Okay, so I'm doing this thing of trading, right? I am also trying to build my mind, to make it better, to have a better mentality, a better mindset, a more resilient mind, a more stronger mind, a bulletproof mind. And, like I'm putting all of those bits, the things that I want to do to make my mind better, under the umbrella of uh, finding meaning, finding purpose. Mark. So I'm doing this trading thing, right? And today it has gone well. I've made probably like, I'm on a demo account, but I've been doing one consistent strategy throughout December, which is agreed to be the worst trading month of the year. And now January, today I don't remember how much I made. I think I made 1 million a bar, and that's in dollars. I made 1 million. Yeah. So I'm just I'm figuring this strategy out, and then when I'm back at uni in my res, and I'm saving up, I'm gonna save up the allowance that I get, right? Uh, to start, So, but before I get to having that allowance to start with, I'm currently building evidence that I can do this, and it's currently working, and it has been working. But that's the thing, it has been working, and I haven't. Uh, I've been, you know, doing everything wrong. I've been doing everything a beginner trader does, over trading, gambling, and so on and so on and forth. Greed. I think nowadays, more recently, I'm working on my greed. I'm deciding, no, I can't just full port on one play, It's not the last play in the world. So I can't just full port on every position that I start at. I'm gonna lose everything. I'm gonna lose everything. If I'm buying, if I wanna buy and I full port all of it, I'm gonna lose before I even gain. Even though I know price is going to go up, I'm gonna lose. I know I can't do that. That's greedy, right? That's gambling. That's taking chances. So yeah, I really, really like this year. I really want to. This year, give a little pop. I want to be forward. I want to be crazy. I want to be out there. Uh, it's scary. Like to even do this, to record this video. Like it's not the first video I've put out publicly. I don't know what he sees the videos on my channel, but I guess that's okay for now. Eventually, they will if influential enough. If God decides that. Um, to do this is even like it's like, why am I doing this? I'm doing this to build evidence of the evidence that I am building something else, and this is to show people that, look at me, I'm at my parents' house. I've got nothing. I haven't earned a dollar of my own. Not to say I haven't had money, but I haven't earned a dollar of my own. So I'm like still at zero. I'm still at zero. So yeah, I just want to build a resilient mind, like I want to be strong minded, I remember I prayed when I was at my dad's crib. So at my dad's crib, I don't get to shower. There's no shower in the bathroom that we use. So the bathtub, after bathing, I stayed in the bathtub. I stayed seated in the bathtub, naked and all that. And I talked to God, and I was like, God, I asked for wisdom. Then I remembered that Solomon, he was the wisest man to live. Then he fell to lust and so on. And yeah, that is my struggle as well. Like I struggle with lust, and everybody has a struggle, And I'm trying to compensate. I'm trying to compensate uh I'm trying to like use lust as something else because I'm not really trying to be a lustful person. I just want to deeply love, to deeply show someone affection and so on. I've noticed that about myself is that my lust is actually like I wanna like hold someone, and cuddle and all, do all those nice things that couples do and all that, because I haven't experienced that. But I feel like when I do experience that, like, that'll be great, you know. But that'll come in due time, God's timing and all that. So yeah, like this is just a starting point for me. Uh, my name, well, you know the channel as TL, but if you want to know what TL means, it's my initials. My name is Tlalefo, my surname Libeta. I'm Sutu. I'm 20 right now. I'm turning 21 in August. Uh, yeah. Hey, if this reaches a ton of people, I guess that's great. If it doesn't reach a ton of people, that's also okay. I'm not even sure if I want this to reach a ton of people. But this year I told myself, I'm gonna be forward. I'm gonna do a lot of things and find out what works and what doesn't, I'm gonna shoot as many arrows as I can and eventually I'll hit the ball. So yeah, it's scary. It's scary. In fact, it's scary to the point where none of my parents, because I have biological and I have step parents, step parents, none of my parents know what I'm trying to achieve, the dream life that I want. I think all the parental figures in my life think that I'm just drifting in life and I have nowhere to go. But I can't really reveal to them what I'm trying to do because they'll obviously disapprove of it, and I don't want to ruin the relationship with my parents. But I'm trying this thing and it's so far working, at least on a paper trading, demo thing. Um, Let me just make sure this thing's recording. Shucks. I hope we're recording because this thing just told me it's battery low. Uh, yeah, so this thing is working, and I'm thinking to save up some of the allowance I get in uni, because uni hasn't began yet. I still need to register and all that. Save up some of the allowance I get, and to start. And between now and when I decide to start, like I want to have that kind of mindset, that the kind of like I've built the evidence, I've built the 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 psychology in me, the mindset in me, so that I can achieve these things that I set out to achieve. Uh, One goal that I have that is specific, because I know I need to write down goals. Habakkuk 2. I need to write down, and then it'll come to existence, right? Uh, yeah, one goal I have is that my first car. I want to buy a car. Like I want to buy that. My dream first car. My dream first car is a GR Yaris. And I'd love to own that. I'd love to drive that first car. For some reason, I understand the feeling of when you buy your first car, it'll never be that great after you buy your next car and your next car and your next car. I love cars. I want many cars. But when you buy your first car, nothing beats that feeling as a car guy. You know, I haven't even reached that state yet, but I already understand that. At least that's what people say. I guess I've heard it from people, and then it makes sense to me as well. So, yeah, if you find my voice annoying, sorry about that. I also don't like the sound of my voice. I'm trying to make it a bit deeper, a bit more out there, but I guess that comes with talking, right? That's a guess. That's a guess. And then probably like when I am where I want to be, I'm probably gonna find this cringe, but at the same time, I'm probably gonna thank myself for achieving this, for starting this, for trying this and all that. Yeah, I mentioned my name and surname and why it's TL and all that. Yeah. Uh, uh, cheers, man. I don't know what else to say. I've spoken my mind. Cheers.